Hey guys, Rachel Bourne here, and I want to talk to you today about how frustrating it can be when you're single and there seems to be love all around. People are in love, they're in relationships, people are so happy, and you feel like you're the only person who's alone, and you're just cursing other people, and you're jealous and envious, and you're just like so annoyed with all the love that's all around because you can't have any. It's a very painful feeling. I understand. I don't know if you've ever seen there's a really funny Office episode where it's Valentine's Day and almost everyone had just gotten out of a relationship, and so I think Michael tries to all of them try to end up changing the theme of the Valentine's Day and make it real dark. But from a law of attraction perspective, you really want to be blessing the things that you want, and really, if you're seeing love, you want to feel positively towards other people who are in love and be praising them. Really good book that I will probably refer to is called Millionaire Mind, and the author says, every time there's so many reasons why, we may be, have negative feelings about money, right? So we were raised to think certain things about money, like, rich people are snobby, or rich people are mean. You have to be rich. You have to be mean to get rich in this world. And he says, anytime you have one of those thoughts, just do this like you're slitting slitting the throat of any money that you want to make. And I actually do that. I do that automatically every time I have a thought like that regarding money. But it really applies to everything. It applies to love. It applies to anything that you want. If you're cursing your reality and just, putting down other people who are succeeding in ways that you want to succeed, you're not doing yourself any good. And you're not going to attract that into your life. You're going to attract more of what you don't like, more of what you don't want into your life. So if you're like, I'm not single, I wish I was with somebody, you're sending that out into the universe. And I'm sure you've heard, as soon as you stop doing that, as soon as you're busy with something else, that's when people come knocking down your door or something, right? So we'll do some tapping around this topic so that we can get to a place where we're praising love. It needs to come from a genuine place too. I mean, you can kind of fake it till you make it, but unless you do some good clearing on why you have those negative feelings, it'll come back and it'll be there in the background waiting for you. So I encourage you to do some deep digging outside of this video and, really think about maybe things that you heard growing up about love, or being single, or maybe there was a circumstance where you felt kind of isolated and shunned. I know, being an only child myself, like I said in an earlier video, my dad would be in the military. He'd come home and he'd want to spend time with my mom, and I would be waiting for him, for 6 months, and I can't wait to see my dad tomorrow. And then, as soon as my dad comes home, they kick me out of the house. It's kind of embarrassing. But anyways, at the time, I just felt, humiliated and hurt, and I had nowhere to go, and I was kicked out of the house that I spent all my time in, and I just have to go hang out with friends, which is a good thing. But it's just an example. Think of things like that, even friends, right? I mean, even those kinds of relationships, you can feel rejected in those types of relationships too. If your friends don't want to hang out with you, or they put you down, and you see friends maybe 3 friends, and 2 reject one, and that one person then sees those 2 friends playing together all the time and just gets so annoyed, oh my gosh, yeah, you guys are so awesome, you guys are friends now, and I'm out of the loop. Just feeling that kind of outcasted feeling is so painful, and you really have to go back to those first ones, those kind of beginning situations that laid the groundwork on this, and try to get really deep into the feelings. And there's probably different examples, examples in school, examples on your street, examples with your parents, or maybe you had even tougher circumstances than some of the examples I'm giving. So yeah, we can do some tapping on this and start to just kind of cover it from a very high level perspective, and it might give you some thoughts, and you can keep doing this tapping on, repeat this tapping, and then do tapping on your own as well with different stories and different feelings that you have related to those stories. Okay, so again, I'll probably go into this in more detail at some point, but tapping is a psychological form of acupuncture. But instead of using needles, we're going to use the tips of our fingers and tap on acupressure points in the body. And it sends a happy signal to your brain while you're feeling your negative feelings. And what it does is it decreases that negative feeling in your body on a permanent level for that aspect. There could be other parts to the memory that you have to deal with, but once you have eliminated that from your body, the negative emotion from a traumatic event, and a trauma could be something big or something really small, but it was significant to you. Once you eliminate that from your body, then it's no longer affecting you and it's no longer running your life in the background. All right? So we start by tapping on the karate chop point. And so just follow along and repeat after me. Even though I'm completely alone, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though it feels like I'm the only person who's alone, I know that's not true, and I love and accept myself. Even though I feel really lonely and it hurts to feel so alone, I love and accept everything about myself. It hurts to be alone. It's painful to be alone. I can feel the pain in my body. The person I wanted didn't want me. And I don't want to be with anyone else. And that hurts. It makes me sad. It really hurts. And there's really nothing I can do about it. Seems like everyone else around me is in love. Everywhere I go. And that makes me feel more alone. I wish I could just make all of it go away. Ignore all of those signals. Because it hurts. It hurts to see other people in love when I'm all alone. Why can't I have that? What if I'm never with anyone again? And I grow old and gray all alone. What is there to look forward to? It hurts because I care. If I still care, then that means there's a chance of love. I can have love in my life again. But I need to bless the things that I want. Why does it bother me so much to see other people being in love? It's like I'm missing out on something. It hurts because I'm missing out on experiences and a better life. Time just keeps slipping by. What did they do that I didn't do? Why do they deserve so many good things? And I don't get those things. It seems like the person I like never likes me back. I'm not sure why that always happens. And that hurts. Maybe I could start blessing things that I want and don't have. And see what comes up. And clear it with tapping. Do it until I feel great about love and other people's lives. I don't need to judge myself for thinking negative, because that only adds to the problem. I feel this way for a reason. Because something or multiple things happened that made me jealous or envious. People had things that I didn't have at some point. And I can clear all my negative emotions about it. Because it's all a lie. I'm just as worthy as anyone else of receiving love. Deep breath. All right, well, that was some brief tapping on this topic. It really is about awareness too. So as you go out into the world, start thinking about what you're feeling when you are surrounded by people in love. Are you avoiding them? Are you thinking negative thoughts? Really pay attention to what you're thinking. And if you're avoiding anything, if you're avoiding going certain places because you don't want to be around people in love, you don't want to go be around that, certain places, you might see more of that and you're avoiding it. That's something to pay attention to. If you're avoiding, even just like if you're avoiding blind dates or going on dates on your own with strangers or something, because, think about the reasons why. It's not that you have to do those things, but just think about the reasons why. If it comes down to, they're not that person that I want, or, it's not going to work out. I mean, start to pay attention to your negative self-talk and like your negative beliefs, because again, like, you're worthy of love. You're worthy of positive relationships. You're worthy of it all working out for you. And you just have to start believing it. But you have to start clearing the reasons why you don't believe it, because it's a lie. It's not true. You're just as deserving and capable of great things and great relationships. So keep reminding yourself of that. Come back to this. Do your own tapping. Really dig into the history of why you have the beliefs that you have and the feelings that you have. They're all valid. And pushing them away or pretending them away, all it does is really lock the problem in place, and it'll be there for you later to deal with. Maybe another relationship and breakup, maybe another heartache down the road. So this is a great opportunity to do this work before you go into your next relationship, and it may turn out to be the one, if you believe in that sort of thing. All right. Well, please like and comment if you liked the video, and comment with how this worked out for you. And if you'd like to see other topics, I'd love to hear them. Again, it's on, love, relationships, career, purpose, money, any of those kind of topics, law of attraction, and tapping. So thank you for joining me. I really, truly wish you all the best and much love, and I'll see you next time.